It feels great when you sit to write and your creative juices just naturally flow, and the end result of it is quality content being produced. But have you faced a time when you feel dull, lazy, and you're not able to put your thoughts into words? Well, if your answer is yes, then you should know for a fact that even established writers get the same feeling. So you are definitely not alone. Hi, my name is Jessica, and in this video by IIM Skills, I'm going to be giving you simple yet effective writing tips which are going to help you easily pen down your thoughts in times when you feel demotivated to write. So stick around till the end of this video to know the step-by-step guide. Also, if you're new to our channel, welcome. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to continue watching videos we create to genuinely help you upskill. Apart from having a creative mind, there are a list of other factors that contribute to the writing process, and the space and time that you pick tops this list. So the next time you sit to write, make sure that you pick a spot that is quiet and comfortable to write, because the spot that you picked has a contributing effect to setting the right feel and mood to write. Sitting in a quiet place with no disturbance can get our creative juices flowing, and it can also make writing more relaxing. Now, that being said, changing your surrounding is needed every once in a while, as it will break the monotony of sitting in the same place and thinking in the same direction. Changing your surrounding can also be a great contributing factor to getting new ideas and a new perspective on the same thing. The second thing that you need to do is to schedule a specific time of the day to write. So you could be someone who enjoys the freshness of the morning to write, or you could be someone who prefers writing at the end of the day once you have completed all your tasks. So identify the time that you are most creative and protect it fiercely and cut off all distractions. Also, fixing a specific time will train your brain to know it is creative time. This tip is also great for time management, which is such an important skill in any profession. The third tip would be to set incremental goals and to have a clear deadline. Sometimes the very thought of writing a lengthy article or a big blog can make us procrastinate, which could eventually lead to boredom and then make us feel very demotivated to write. So by having a clear goal and probably breaking it down into smaller chunks can make it easier for us to get working. Let me give you an example so that you are able to understand it much better. Say you have to write a 3,000 worded article in 4 days. So by dividing the number of words by the number of days, you can make this task simple. In this case, it would mean roughly writing about 750 words a day. A different way to approach it would mean using day 1 for researching and creating the rough outline of your article. Day 2 could be used for actually writing and filling in the gaps. Day 3 could be used for adding more matter or more content to your article, refining it and then creating a headline. And day 4 could be dedicated for proofreading and editing your work. So creating smaller goals and having a deadline isn't such a bad idea after all, as it ultimately contributes towards achieving your larger goal and perfectly justifies the saying, every drop contributes to the ocean. The next tip is quite an important one, which is to keep the editing part for later. As most of us may enjoy writing, but editing may seem a little tedious, as the thought of writing, editing it, and then rewriting it again may seem a little bit too much. This could also be a major reason for procrastination. So a good writing tip here is to let your thoughts seamlessly flow and then keep the editing bit for later. This will also not hamper your creative thought process, and you will be able to write sooner and then spend quality time in editing and picking out the errors in your content. Tip number 5 is to learn to take a break. So if you are facing writer's block or a creative burnout, then don't force it or get frustrated. Remember, writing should be fun, so don't get it to a point of frustration. At this point, I would encourage you to take a break, watch a movie, listen to a podcast, or just go out in nature. And don't forget to look for inspiration, as it can strike you in the strangest of places. I'll leave a link of the video in the description where I've spoken about how to overcome writer's block in detail, so make sure you check that out. But I'm curious to hear from you. Where do you find your creative inspiration, and which is the strangest of places where inspiration has struck for you? You may have heard of the phrase, birds of a feather flock together. Well, that is exactly what you've got to do next. By choosing to be a part of a writing group, you will be more creative, motivated, and self-driven. Also, by talking to other writers, you will get new ideas and a fresher perspective, and it will also help you build your network and eventually find clients. There are a few other motivational tips I would like to leave you with, like to keep reminding ourselves the reason we began writing. Also, take time out to explore writing tools, as technology can play a good role in enhancing our writing. So tools like Grammarly, Hemingway app, Quillbot and other tools can actually play a major role in helping us produce quality content. And lastly, don't forget to practice writing, as this is one skill that develops with time. So make sure that you form a daily habit of reading and writing. And with that, we have come to the end of the video. If you found it productive, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to IIM Skills.